what led you to apply to the Stanford Graduate School of Business?
I applied I've always wanted to go to grad school. So I applied to a handful of schools. And I think the first time I was rejected, I only applied to a couple schools very early on. I'm glad I got rejected because I really wasn't ready and wouldn't have contributed what I contributed. And so when I met some students and at from Stanford. I was trading at Deutsche Bank, and I was at some event where I was recruiting on behalf of Deutsche Bank, and there was a lot of banks there and consultants, and then the business schools were there. And I went around and I applied to it was 5 schools, and I got into all but one. There's a funny story about that. Uh, you let me know if I'm allowed to say the names. I don't want to
Yeah,
disparage
no, that's
anything.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. So I met the folks at Stanford. And I was like, whoa, okay. They were very impressive. They were humble and down to earth. It wasn't a veneer, it wasn't posturing, it wasn't putting
Hmm.
on a front, nothing. They were real. And I was like, huh, okay. Let me see what's going on there. Because I always thought that Stanford was like, man, it's on the West Coast. It's not, it's not real finance. It's not real. I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was like, it's mostly venture capitalists out there. Venture capitalists, that's like these weird, nah, that's not. Until I went out there, I was like, whoa, until I met them, they convinced me to really give this a look. And then when I went out there, I was like, whoa, this is actually exactly what I need. This is taking me out of my comfort zone. This is thinking differently. And this is doing it in a way that's authentic, which is what I appreciate so much in people. I didn't really know it at the time, but that they were authentic
Hmm.
to who they were and who they are. And it wasn't this, you go to all these other schools and it's this sizing up. Oh, where are you from? What school did you go to? Like
Yeah.
it's like a resume reading, like a spreadsheeting
Right.
of none of that. None of that. And so I love that about them, and that piqued my interest to say. And then the more I looked, the more I was like, wow, I not only am I applying, I have to get in here. I have to go here. That's where it was.